Hey guys, it's cobradvs. If you're a long subscriber of mine, then you probably remember when I used to do a series on my channel called Quest for the Best Movie Game. Basically what it was is I would take a movie and a game based off that movie and compare them and give them both reviews. And I've decided to bring the series back. Now, it's not going to be 100% the same. I'm going to change it up a little bit, and here's how. When I used to do it, I would give my thoughts on the game, on the movie, and then do some gameplay of the game with a commentary, an ad-libbed commentary while I was playing. And at the end, I'd sort of wrap it all up and give both a rating. Now, here's how it's going to change. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be giving an intro, just like this. I'll be discussing the game very briefly, and I'll be discussing the movie very briefly. Just my thoughts, just real quick thoughts. And then we'll go into a review of the game. And then after that, we'll have another quick wrap-up of overall what I thought. And that'll be the basic formula. Okay, so with that out of the way, we're going to go ahead and get into it. And we're going to do this episode, we're doing Alien 3 on the Genesis. So Alien 3, the movie, what do I think about that? You know, I think overall it's a decent action movie, sci-fi action movie. It's probably the second weakest of the series, right behind Alien and then Aliens, or Aliens, Alien, however, you know, it really doesn't matter. I like them both. And then Alien 3 and then Alien Resurrection was just okay. This movie's, it's about average, I would say. It's, I don't think it's a particularly strong movie. There's really nothing in it that's captivating in any way. It's just overall a decent, fun to watch movie. Not as fun as the first two, but still worth a watch, I'd say. So the game is developed by Arena, and Arena, I'm pretty sure, is in cahoots with LJN. I say that because a lot of the games that are by Arena that are on multiple systems, like the Super NES, are published by LJN on the Super NES, or developed by LJN. I've never seen a game by Arena on a Nintendo system, only Genesis. So I'm thinking maybe LJN and Arena are owned by the same company, and Arena's for the Genesis, LJN's for Nintendo systems. There are LJN games on the Genesis, but very few that I can even think of. Alright, so Alien 3 on the Sega Genesis. We're going to go ahead and take a look, and I'll give you my thoughts, and then we'll meet right back here for the final verdict.
So, Alien 3 on the Genesis is a run-and-gun where you play as Ellen Ripley going through the penal colony known as Fiorina 161. Unfortunately for Ripley and the convict inhabitants, Ripley is not the only new arrival to the prison. With her, she has also brought the deadly species known as the Xenomorph. Now, Ripley has to rescue all the prisoners from the Xenomorphs and kill every single alien in the process before they reach Earth. So, now that the overdramatic story is out of the way, how's the game? Well, in a nutshell, it's not too bad, actually. I dare say it's basically what I expected, though. So, like I said, you play as Ripley, running and gunning your way through Fiorina 161, rescuing prisoners and killing aliens. Now, what is it with Arena making games where you have to rescue people? Take a look at Predator 2 on the Genesis. It was basically the same concept. The difference being the perspective. That was a top-down shooter, and this is a side-scroller, which I prefer, by the way. So you're running around the Metroid-type level design, trying to rescue a certain amount of prisoners within the time limit. You have 4 guns to choose from. You have the classic machine gun, the flamethrower, grenade launcher, and then hand grenades. Each weapon serves a purpose, but they hardly change the gameplay at all. Usually what happens is I keep using a weapon until it runs out of ammo, and then just switch to the next. Although for some reason, I always find myself hitting the A button to shoot when it's really the B button that shoots. The A button changes weapons and the C button jumps, so I'm sitting there trying to shoot an alien while all I'm doing is changing weapons. The game does allow you to shoot in different directions by moving the D-pad in your desired direction. It works alright, but a problem I had was when I would always shoot first and then press down. When you do that, Ripley just shoots down at an angle towards the ground. What I wanted to do instead was have her duck and shoot straight ahead. To do that, you have to press down first and then shoot. It takes an extra second to do, and when the aliens are as fast as lightning, it becomes a really big inconvenience. You do have the famous motion tracker to help you, but I find it difficult to use and it's hard to focus on it and the gameplay at the same time. Not to mention, once you take enough damage, you lose the motion tracker. Every time an alien hits you, it takes away more energy. You don't have a ton of energy, so you have to be careful about getting hit too many times. There are health packs scattered around to help you out, as well as ammo. Now, the time limit is another thing I did not like. It just seems too short. These levels aren't the easiest to get around in, and when you only have a few minutes to rescue the prisoners, it becomes really tedious. The graphics, however, in this game are actually pretty nice. The aliens look good, the people look good, the environment is sort of boring, but it's fitting to the game's atmosphere. I did have a problem with the foreground getting in the way, though. You can't see very far ahead of yourself, and this doesn't help. So, overall, Alien 3 on the Genesis has its moments of fun, but it just isn't that great. It's an average game, maybe slightly above, but not by much. It plays decent and looks nice, but there are too many annoyances to make it a fun experience.
So basically, in the end, Alien 3 on the Genesis, it's just an average game. There's really nothing mind-blowing about it. It's not terrible. It's not that good. It's kind of it's a middle-of-the-road type of game. You know, it would be more enjoyable if there weren't so many annoying things like the time limit, the constant falling down ladders, the sometimes tough controls trying to get on ladders. It's an okay game, and it's actually better than some movie-based games, but it's overall not that great. So I'm going to give Alien 3 on the Sega Genesis, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. It's only slightly above average, but basically it's sort of down the road. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Quest for the Best Movie Game. Tune in next time. We'll try and find a better one than this, hopefully. So until then, guys, take care.